Понял, под моим управлением. Наблюдаю у вас 292 на 94.
Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video that a lot of people ask me, how to fly in simulator battles without a joystick. So we are here with the A4, which is a very light aircraft and just a very easy aircraft in general to fly, so I'm going to use that. I'm using the same buttons that I always use in normal, keyboard gameplay on RRB and stuff like that. So if you haven't checked it out, check my video on my keys, and it's a kind of an old video. It's like 2 months old, but still, take a look at that. And yeah, basically let's start, and we turn the engine on. And basically the idea here, you see, we have these four things on the sides over here, you see, and this is basically the most amount of input that you can have in the controls. And with the little circle there, you can actually control the ailerons and stuff of the aircraft, as you see. So the thing is, if you turn, it stays there. This is the most, I mean, the difference is that, basically you're controlling the joystick basically inside the aircraft, which is basically what it is, right? You see down there. So yeah, but you can also fly with the WASD, which helps a little bit, but you have to be careful, especially with the elevator, because you ended up getting full lock on the control surface when you do that. Okay, so to make the engine goes, we're going to lower the flaps, and you use the shift and the control that I normally use, and then it's a little bit hard, but you get used to it, and it's not the most difficult thing ever. So we're going to take off, try to shoot some of the ground units down, maybe with the missiles and the bombs. But yeah, let's try to get some speed. But the idea is just that you use it, the small little circle there, as a control. Now it's not inverted, as you see, but yeah, it's pretty easy to use actually. You don't need to fly with a joystick. It just helps a lot, and you can use the A and D to actually help with the flaps up, with the rolling of the aircraft. So as you see, it's pretty sensible. In general, you have to be careful. There you go, we have a MiG-15 there. And we're going to use the same. Let me drop this just to be a little bit more. Where's the I lost the MiG that was here. You can also use the C to actually look around while you turn. I mean, obviously, oh, there you are. It's not the greatest thing ever. It's a little bit sensitive. You have to control it with, with your mouse. So it's a little bit not the easiest thing ever. It's Fox 2. So the roll rate is a little bit worse. So you have to be careful with this. But it can roll pretty well, you see. And yeah. But yeah, basically this is the idea behind it. It's not much, but just try to be very sensitive. You see that I'm doing very small corrections to it. My advice to you guys is to actually use it as a bomber first, to get used to it. So get an aircraft like the A4, for example, which is basically an attacker, and then you can just do this. And I have to change for the GPU. Here you go, you can launch the bombs, as you see. But yeah, try to use it as a bomber first, and after that you can actually do some kind of other stuff with it. Let's try to use it as let's use this. So watch out for negative G's. I want to hit that, for example. Yeah, bombs away. So I used the CCRP as I show it on the other video. You can check it out as well. So yeah, as you see, pretty easy to use to drop bombs and stuff. So yeah, my tips for you are to actually just use it as a bomber, as a fighter bomber, maybe an aircraft with missiles first. Maybe you can even take a little bit of the, where is it? Let's see if we can do this actually. I mean mouse aim, of course. So yeah, there's no aim acceleration delay. No, it's not nothing like that. But just be careful with the sensitivity, you know, because it is very sensible, and you just have to be careful with it. Let's try to land this baby. There you go. The runway is there. Let's lower the altitude and the speed a little bit. But yeah, it's not hard to fly it, but it's not easy as well, so you have to be careful. As I said, try to use it as a bomber or something like that to actually get used to the controls, because they are kind of, you know, sensitive, as I said. But let's drop the bombs. Let's drop both bombs just to. Get the aircraft a little bit lighter. But yeah, as you see, let's drop our flaps to landing. I think it's too fast for the gear as well. Let's extend our air brake and lower the speed a little bit. Have to configure all the controls, you know, as I show it on that video. Yeah, that's the flaps working. Calm down. The aircraft is kind of crazy sometimes with the flaps, but you know, you just have to be careful, you know, practice a lot. Yeah, I'm going to have the bomb now. There you go. Come on, touchdown. Pretty cool. Oh, it's a different button to use the the parachute, but as you see, pretty cool, right? So try to get to the video that I show it to see the controls, and just be gentle, okay? Some tips is to be gentle with the controls. Try to use it as a bomber first. Get used to the controls. Get used to one aircraft. Try to use it only in one aircraft. And after that, you can get used to most more complex aircraft. Maybe try using jet aircraft, or at least some kind of prop that has two engines, just because it's a little bit easier to fly in general. It doesn't have a torque of the engine or of the propeller. So yeah, a jet would be amazing. Early jet like the A4, MiG-15, or MiG-15 is problematic because of the cannons. They're kind of hard to use sometimes. But a Sabre, for example, or even a more stable aircraft like the F-105 or the B-57, the IL-28 to bombing. Watch out for your speed always, and yeah. But basically, this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. A very quick video just to show a little bit on how to use it on simulator battles. If you don't have a joystick, try getting into simulator. It's pretty cool. It's more realistic type of combat. The way that the engagement works is a little bit more realistic, so yeah. But basically this is it, and I hope you enjoyed. Help me out getting to 1,000 subscribers until the end of the month, so that I can get a lot of cool stuff for you guys, like my face, for example, that a lot of people told me that didn't mind to see, or at least. So yeah, but yeah, 1,000 subscribers until the end of the month. 30-day challenge. I see you guys on the next one. Leave it in the comments what else you want to see on War Thunder. Bye, guys.